What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new series we're going to be doing on the channel in between all the Pokemon Go stuff. I figured we might as well have a whole other series we can do right now. So I'm going to be starting the Pokemon One Life Challenge. Basically, this amounts to a huge Nuzlocke run with some other added in challenging bits to it. So let's get right into it. So first off, I want to explain all this. I have everything written down here because I knew I'd forget something and then I'd look stupid trying to add in rules later. But basically, I'm just going to go over all the rules first. So first off, this is a multi-region Nuzlocke style challenge, which means that if I lose a game somewhere in the cycle of games I'm going to be playing, then I count that as a loss for the entire challenge itself. I have to win every single game to consider this one overall. So I'm going to be playing through nearly every generation of the game, and that includes remakes. And basically, I'm doing remakes as well because I feel like remakes added so much to the game they were remaking that it definitely justifies me playing through it. So I am going to be doing, for example, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, just as examples. So currently this is the list of games I'm going to be playing through in order. Now keep in mind this can change, especially if I start making logos and I just find a really awesome logo that I've made and have some neat ideas for thumbnails and stuff. I could change a game I'm playing to the other game in that cycle, but this is what I'm currently thinking I'm going to be playing. So in order, the games are Red, Crystal, Emerald, Fire Red, and I know Fire Red came first before Emerald, but Ruby and Sapphire came out before Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I wanted to have more than one game in between remakes, so that's why Emerald comes first. Then we're going to have Platinum, Soul Silver, White 2, Y, Alpha Sapphire, and then finally, when it comes out, Moon, because I'd imagine 9 Pokemon games later, we're going to probably be quite a bit into the future. So Moon will be the final game I'm going to be Let's Playing in this cycle of challenges. So now you're probably wondering what the rules are, because I did mention this is going to be a Nuzlocke style challenge. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through the rules real quick. So rule number 1, the only Pokemon I'm able to catch are the first Pokemon in each route. And this is pretty standard for every Nuzlocke. You can pretty much expect this with every challenge run. It's just a normal thing that adds to the challenge of each game. So the second rule is going to be, basically, if I have a choice on what Pokemon I want to get from something, you guys get to pick that with a poll on my Twitter account. So basically, the starter Pokemon or fossil Pokemon, you guys will get to choose and make it as challenging or easy as you want for me to play through it. So now we get to some things that aren't necessarily standard. Now, I can only have 6 Pokemon at a time. This does include the PC. I can only have my traveling team with me, and that's all that I get. Now, if a Pokemon dies, it's going to be released, no exceptions. The only saving grace I have is that I can bank 2 areas per game that I can return to and catch my next encounter after returning. It's basically just going to prevent me from completely losing a challenge if I screw up and lose most of my team near the end of the game, because then I'll pretty much have encountered one Pokemon every single place, which means that I wouldn't have anywhere to catch a new Pokemon. And if I lose most of my team in one area, then it's going to kind of suck. And I don't want that to be just an instant loss for me, because there obviously are points where RNG just kind of hits you and you just don't really know what happened. You trained over the top for everything, you grinded out all the levels that you needed to, and you still lost somehow. So I definitely want to be able to go ahead and catch a Pokemon if I screw up a little bit and lose most of my team. So next up is endgame content being largely unnecessary. I'm not going to want to be held to playing through all the endgame content that each game offers. Obviously there is going to be some stuff that is going to be included and is an exception to this rule, but for the most part, endgame stuff is not necessary. I'm thinking of like the Emerald endgame with Battle Frontier and stuff, not necessary. The islands in like Fire Red, for example, I might do, I'm not sure yet, but endgame stuff is going to be an afterthought. The game is considered completed when I've beaten the champion for the most part. So finally, I'm not going to be fast forwarding anything unless I'm grinding levels. Like, for example, if I'm grinding levels before a gym battle, I'll put that somewhere in the video wherever it's pertinent, and then you guys will just be able to see sort of like the continuity from one point to the next to make sure that I'm not sort of pulling the wool over your eyes and like messing with the game file or something like that. But guys, that about covers the start of this so far. So we have the rules set in stone. Now, if you have any other rules that you have in mind that are usually added to Nuzlocke or something else that I might have missed, please let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely add that into the next video. But for now, that's all I have written down, and I didn't want to kind of spoil it for anyone that wasn't already aware that this project was happening, so I didn't make a sort of video or announce this as much as I normally would have before this video. So guys, let's go ahead and start our journey in this awesome challenge with starting out this first new game. So, first off, we have Professor Oak in the original game, Pokemon Red. Very excited for this, guys. I've been working on the graphics and everything for this for a really long time, and just trying to figure out the rules and concept and everything for quite a while, so hope you guys are as hyped as I am for this, because this is going to be a very fun Let's Play, playthrough, challenge, whatever you want to call it, and I am super hyped. So we're just going to kind of go through this right now, and I'm going to do the names and stuff, and then we'll get to the first Pokemon, and that's going to be the first pull, so we'll stop the video there. So my name is going to be probably what you guys expect at this point, right? Now I am using an emulator for this because I couldn't quite figure out how to capture a Game Boy game, but that said, I will be capturing every other game that I can, which starts at the DS, on my actual 3DS capture cards, so that's why you're probably going to hear some like keyboard clicks and stuff for this Let's Play, because I am actually going to be using a keyboard. What is this? What? No, why did it do that? Where's, whatever, we'll just... all uppercase, that's fine. Oh, lowercase is down there. I'm an idiot, guys, whatever. We're not gonna be chicken. We're not gonna be, like, just chicken, just normal chicken. We're chicken! Chicken! Yeah. All caps. True to how I started out my Pokemon journey, I'm going to make Gary... See, this is how I started out my journey. I thought I was so cool because I figured this out, and I was like, but guys, if you walk around and everyone calls him by his name, then they'll call him idiot, right? So that's why I'm starting out like that. So, moving on, we're going to go ahead and, oh, the Pokemon legend is about to unfold. You have no idea, Professor Oak, you have no idea. Now again, I'm trying to get this whole Let's Play type of setup figured out, so if camera angles and stuff changes from episode to episode, sometimes the quality is a little bit different, please bear with me, guys, because I'm going to be doing as much as I possibly can to make it as consistent as possible, but as high quality as possible, so if I see places I can improve, I will be improving on them. Alright, all boys can leave home someday, it's said on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Okay, let's go ahead and go next door. Oh man, this is nice. This is nice. It's next door, but that's next door. That's not right. That's not right. We gotta go here. Here's next door. Alright. Idiot. Yo, chicken! Gramps isn't around! Oh, okay. Well, we might as well just, like, go out and... just go out on our own in the grass, right? Hey, wait, don't go out. Now, if you want me to do voices, then please let me know. I'm just gonna do them sometimes and not do them other times. And just whenever I can do a good voice for them, I will be doing a voice. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright, so... we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our first Pokemon. You guys are gonna choose that. You will choose. Unless this is like, you're watching this video like way into the future. Then, I'm sorry, you get no vote.
Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting.
Idiot, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, chicken. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha! They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left, but you can have 1. Choose.
Hey, Gramps. What about me?
Be patient, idiot. You can... oh my god. You can have 1 too.
Alright guys, so I would choose Squirtle. I'm just gonna say that right now. Personally, I would 100% choose Squirtle. But if you guys want to make this miserable for me, you'll choose Charmander probably, because the first gym is going to be the Rock Gym. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for this episode, guys. Go ahead and check out the poll. Make sure that you vote on it if you can. If you can't, just take part in any poll you can in the future and negatively influence my game. So that is going to be about it for this one, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to see you back here for the actual beginning of gameplay. Super hyped for this entire challenge. This is going to be the biggest, most ambitious project we've had on the channel thus far, and I'm going to be seeing it all the way through. So hope you guys are on board as well, and I hope to see you back here for the next video. Till next time, peace.